Imagine waking up at 6 a.m. 5 days a week to spend 8 to 9 hours with screaming toddlers all day. Not exactly your cup of tea, right? It definitely wasn't mine either. Working at a daycare for the past 2 years has taught me an ample amount of life lessons and has given me a whole new mindset to approach life with. Working with kids has taught me that being present is the most important quality and that it's okay to struggle sometimes. I've learned to live out these lessons and apply them to my daily life. So to work with kids, you constantly have to be present. And to be present means you have to give them your full attention 24/7 whether you want to or not. The kids feed off of your energy, and if you're distant and aloof and distracted, they will be too. The kids don't care that their screaming is giving you a headache or that you're physically exhausted from chasing them around all day. All that they care about is that you're here with them and you're here for them. Being present at work has translated to my outside life by teaching me that it's important to be present in the lives of my friends and family, and that it's important to have more than surface level interactions and not to just look at your phone during conversations. I've learned that healthy relationships thrive off of being present and that it's an important characteristic of any relationship. Another thing I've learned from working at a daycare is that it's perfectly okay to struggle sometimes. For college students, putting on shoes is a mindless task, or at least I hope it is, but for 1.5-year-olds, it's like asking them to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. It's basically impossible. I can't tell you how many times I've had one of their darling, precious little faces run up or wobble up to me and hold up their shoe and beg for help, and I have to look at their sad puppy dog eyes and tell them no. This usually results in a tantrum and they'll fall to the ground, start kicking and screaming, but all the while they're trying to put their shoe back on. And eventually, after a few minutes, they'll finally get it back on. The struggle of me not helping them put their shoe on teaches them an essential task or essential skill that they'll be able to do by themselves one day. I find that when I struggle, I too am like that and will run up to the nearest person and beg for help and ask what my next step is, without realizing what I'm capable of doing by myself. But I've learned that it's okay to struggle because it means that I'll eventually master this thing that I'm struggling with, just like my 1.5-year-olds with putting on their shoes. I knew that they could teach me something so valuable and applicable. In conclusion, working at a daycare has had a huge impact on my life. From the 6-month-olds to the 6-year-olds I've worked with, each one has taught me something equally as valuable as the other, and that I definitely could not have learned through a textbook. In the beginning, I thought that waking up early and spending 8 to 9 hours with screaming toddlers wasn't my cup of tea, but I've learned that being able to watch them grow and learn from them is the sweetest cup of tea I could have asked for. Thank you.